welcome to the Gory Hole Podcast. It's season 3, episode 6, and my name is Jenny.
And I am Nikki.
Nikki. Welcome, Nikki.
Thanks.
Oh,
welcome,
let's
Jenny.
do the clap.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Please sit down. Thank you. Oh,
take your
thank
seats.
You. We got a lot of important stuff to say.
We do.
Listen
first, up.
Yes, very important. Very first, very important thing. I brought a bird.
Jenny brought a bird.
I added a bird to the set.
It was here last time for fucking what's that day? Friday the 13th.
Yeah, he was here,
but we ignored it.
We didn't talk.
We didn't talk about it.
So yeah, I got.
So now we're gonna talk about it.
It's maybe just a blackbird, or
a
crow.
He's like a little baby crow.
A little baby crow.
Baby crow.
And he's perched on Cold Ethel's head.
Yep.
So
he's very cute.
I know. I like that he looks like he's trying to fly, but he's like he just landed on her head and is like, this is a good place to stay.
He's gonna dump.
Yep.
He's gonna take some dumps right there.
Yep. He's gonna shit on Ethel's head. And she's not going to say a damn word about it because I'm sure she's had worse stuff squirted on her.
Oh, that's for sure.
For sure. So I was thinking,
stupid.
Stupid.
I tried to hit Ewa, but that works too.
Ew. Well, we got Cold Ethel. We have Bone Cold Steve Austin. And now there's a birdie there. So we should name our bird.
We got to name the bird.
And I'm not really sure what we should name it.
We'll have to think of something clever. We need a clever bird name.
I've been, I love watching birds. It's like, I don't know. We talked about this like the other day and just like, it's just so much fun.
You hit a certain age and it's just required.
Yeah.
It's required that you
just
watch
become
birds.
a bird watcher.
Yeah, and you're like, all of a sudden I give a shit what bird this is.
Yeah. Yeah. It was like, I never cared before. Like birds. Who cares about birds? And now it's like
looking it up, like, which bird are you?
Yeah. Yep. And it's like, ooh, they really seem to like this seed. I better get this again. And it's like, I'm like spending money feeding animals outside that already have like ways of survival, but I love seeing them at the feeder. Yeah. It's so delightful. Like walking into my kitchen because I've got
so delightful.
It's so delightful. I have these big windows at the end of my kitchen, and nothing makes me happier than seeing birds at the feeder and those windows.
Yep. Do the squirrels get in there and eat it?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Not very often. Yeah. But they're usually like on the ground underneath. And my dog Raven does that too.
Okay.
She likes to.
She eats the
bird seed that they throw down. And it's sometimes kind of funny because the birds will be at the feeder and they'll sometimes pick stuff out. And then they throw it to her.
That's awesome.
And I mean, well, Raven is a raven.
Yeah.
So, I mean, she is a bird.
That's a good point.
She's a dog bird.
That's a great
bird dog.
point.
Yep.
Bird dog.
Bird dog. So we'll have to, throughout this episode, we're going to try to name our little crow, our little baby crow.
We need.
And since we're talking about birds, some birds have really funny names.
Most do.
Most do, yes. I mean, there's like a sparrow's not really a funny name.
That's right. Robin.
But there's, Robin. Some are just hilarious. So we're going to go through a few of them. And what do you think? Should we rate them?
Yeah.
Rate the name? How should we do it with bags of diarrhea or maybe give it so many feathers?
Okay. Okay.
I mean, these are real bird names. These are like names of like whatever species,
okay, let's say feather.
Okay, out of 5 feathers.
Okay. 5 is the best?
Yeah. That's a really good bird name. 1 is a stupid bird name.
Okay.
Okay. Number 1, blue-footed booby.
5.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And it's also very descriptive because they do have blue feet. Very, very blue feet.
Okay.
I'm
going to pull this list up too so I can see it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I hope I'm saying this right. Dic-Dic-Cissel.
Dic-Cissel.
Dic-Cissel. Dic-Dic-Cissel.
Oh, I see it. Dic-Cissel. It certainly looks like Dic-Cissel.
Yeah. That's how you would say it too?
Yeah, I think so.
It says, go ahead. Say it out loud with some gusto.
Their common name comes from their call, which sounds like Dic-Dic-Cissel.
Dic-Dic-Cissel.
That's good.
Dic-Dic-Cissel.
Dic-Dic-Cissel? Wow.
That's pretty good.
Dic-Cissel. I'm going to give Dic-Cissel a 4.
I think 4 is a good one.
Okay. 4 feathers.
4 feathers. Dic-Dic-Cissel. We might have a title already.
I don't know. The next one's pretty good.
A horned screamer. That's pretty good.
Horned screamer. It says they're weird birds.
I'm sure. There's something weird. Just weird birds. A large wetland bird of South America. Long spiny appendage at the top of its head. Why doesn't it have a picture of it? I would like to have seen that.
Yeah,
but
good call. Yeah. Why? Yeah. Why
they
don't
had the
these
blue-footed
all
booby,
have-
but they don't have...
These all need to have pictures with them.
Yeah.
Horned screamer gets me.
That's pretty good.
I gotta go 5.
Yeah.
I don't know that it can get better than horned screamer.
What about fluffy-backed tit babbler?
It's pretty good.
Fluffy-backed tit babbler. I really want a job naming birds, man.
Right?
The more I see bird names,
tit
I'm like,
babbler.
how do you get that job? Who decides the name of these birds?
I don't know, but I like it.
Yeah.
It's unhinged.
It is.
Fluffy backed tit babbler. I don't know.
Ooh, it's a tropical bird. Ooh. And it's a little shaggy.
Did you see a picture of it?
I didn't.
Oh, if you click on the word, maybe it brings you.
Is that what
Oh,
it
yeah. It's cute.
Oh, I just looked at the horned screamer.
Ooh, I want to see what that one looks like.
It looks like it's a screamer.
Whoa, it does. It's aggressive.
Oh, Dic-Cissel cute. Amazing. Yeah, horned screamer is aggressive.
Dic-Cissel is cute. It looks like a pet.
Okay, now I gotta see the tit babbler. Oh.
Fluffy back tit babbler is like cute and soft looking.
It is very, like...
It has a red head.
Mm-hmm.
It's red on the head like a dick on a dog.
It's got kind of like blue eye makeup on.
Yep.
Super cute.
For the tit babbler, I'm going to give it a 4.
I think that's a good rating.
Okay.
Red rumped bush tyrant.
Whoa.
Red rumped bush
tyrant.
Yeah.
I want to look at it. That's not, it gave me the same one.
It gave me the tit babbler
Me too. This link is broken.
Ah, boo.
Red rumped bush tyrant.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I think I'll go 4.
I think that's good. Eastern whippoorwill.
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 That one you can hear
but
around
it says
here.
poor. It's purr.
Whippoorwill.
Do you say whippoorwill?
Whippoorwill.
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 Well, you know,
Whippoorwill.
that sounds like. Do you ever hear? I hear them around here. They make that sound. They go whippoorwill.
they do? Whippoorwill.
Yeah, they do. You hear them.
Oh.
And it even says at night they fill the canopy with their relentless and melodic whippoorwill song.
Whippoorwill.
That one isn't as funny as a name to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 3.
I don't think that one's quite as funny either. What about banana quit?
Banana quit's pretty good.
I gotta
Banana
see
quit.
It better be yellow.
I was thinking the same thing.
It is.
It has a yellow breast.
Yes.
Yep.
Yellow breast.
Yep.
The yellow-breasted banana quit.
Banana quit.
I like it.
It drinks nectar from flowers and hummingbird feeders.
Oh.
They eat fruit such as bananas, and I guess they just don't quit.
That makes sense. All right, banana quit. What do you think?
Man, I don't know. What do you think? 3, 4?
I kind of think that's a 3.
3. Okay, 3.
I mean, it's kind of a cute name. It's not really funny.
Right. I agree.
It's not as funny as like Dic-Cissel and stuff.
Agreed. Okay.
Bristle-thighed curlew. Is that how you would say that, curlew?
Yeah. Bristle-thighed.
Bristle-thighed.
Bristled-thighed curlew.
Yeah, that's a mouthful.
How could bird legs be bristled? Okay, I'm gonna look at it.
Bristled thigh. Bristled.
Well, they got a
thighed.
long beak.
Let's see. Ooh, they do. That looks sharp.
Maybe they use it to peck.
I feel like I'm a little bristle-thighed in the winter.
Oh, yeah, me too. Yeah.
Because that's when I don't want to shave.
Wait, let me read this.
Okay.
The name bristle-thighed refers to feathers on the thigh that have narrow, extra-long shafts, whose tips extend up to 5 centimeters long, beyond the webs of the feathers. Their function remains a mystery. No one knows what their bristle thighs are for.
Huh.
I like it.
I like it too.
2 whole inches.
2 whole inches.
Mhm.
Shafts.
The shaft, its tip extends beyond 2 inches, or 5 centimeters. Extra long.
How would you rate that one?
2. Fuck that one.
Yeah, that one's not that great.
2. It gets a 2.
Chuck Will's Widow. It's an impressive name, I would say. I don't know if it's really
No,
fun.
I don't think it's funny.
Oh, but it does
It's
belong
cute.
to a group of birds called nightjars.
I've had a wine called Nightjar. Ooh, nice. Chuck Will's Widow, I'm going to give it a 1.
Yeah, that's not that great. It was at least a cute bird. I didn't.
It is cute. It's like really
Oh.
fluffy and little and brown.
Oh, he looks very wise.
He does. Like an owl, sort of.
He does, kind of. Almost has like kind of an owl
Ooh.
look, but not an owl. All right. Green-breasted mango.
It's beautiful.
It is. And
It looks like a
sounds
hummingbird.
delicious. That sounds like fruit.
It does. It does.
Like, it kind of makes me want like a fruit salad.
Ew. It says it's a bird, a hummingbird, in fact, and not a delicious fruit.
Yep. But it sounds delicious.
It does. They're cute. Very cute.
They are beautiful.
I'm going to give it a 2.
Okay. I might need help with the pronunciation of this one.
Prothonatory warbler.
Warbler. I do like the word warbler.
Warbler's good.
Yeah.
It's a bird of official church business. What? Oh, during services, we can't see them because they're in the ceiling rafters, scribing the sermon with their impressively adept claws.
Aw.
A group of official scribes in the Catholic Church wore bright yellow hoods, so that's what they're named after.
Oh.
Prothonotary warbler. Warbler is a good name.
I love that word.
Warbler. I'm going to give her a 4.
It's a cute little bird.
It is. Bright yellow.
Oh, I love this name's adorable. Smew.
Smew.
Smew. It's like smelly and ew.
It's a combination of smelly and ew. Smew. I like it.
Aww.
Oh, it is cute. It looks like a duck. It has a...
Oh, it's adorable.
It is very adorable. That gets a 5.
I like it.
Smew.
Smew. Oh. I'm writing down Smew because I feel like that might need to be part of our bird's name.
Ooh,
I kind of like it.
cute.
I have no idea on the pronunciation of this.
Oh, wow. This is like a species name.
Oliganus
hemispingus. Ooh.
Okay.
It's a dusty green tanager.
Oh, okay.
Okay. It looks like a pretty... Oh, well... Okay.
Oh, tanager. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, tanager.
We have, I think, tanagers around here.
You go, oh, a tanager.
No, I think we have tanagers around here.
Oh, okay.
I've seen them in my bird book.
I'm going to believe you.
Yes, please.
I'm going to give that a 1.
Yeah.
That's a nerd name.
It is a nerd name. Go away, bird.
The go away bird. That's a 5 for me.
That's pretty good. Smew, go away, bird.
Go away, bird.
Oh, they're cute.
They are. They have like a mohawk. Yep.
Yeah.
They have a nasally go away call. That's what they're named after.
Go away.
Go away.
Go away.
Ooh, that was good.
I pinched my nose.
That was good. That was good. I like it.
So go away, bird. You said 5.
I think 5.
I would say that's
a
pretty
good one.
Mm-hmm. Red wattle bird.
Red wattle bird.
That's pretty cute.
I gotta see it.
I kind of like the name.
It does have a red wattle.
It does have a red wattle.
Cute.
Adorable.
I'm gonna give her a 3. It's
Yeah.
cute, but the name isn't that great.
It's not that great.
A splendid fairy wren is a bright blue bird, and it's very cute.
It looks magical.
It does.
It looks like it belongs in like a fairy tale.
Yeah. Splendid.
Oh, look, the
fairy.
male is all blue with a dark blue belly and pale blue cheeks.
Cute.
Oh.
Yeah, in Birdville, the males are always prettier because they're dancing for the ladies.
Yeah, it's true. Male birds are always so pretty.
Splendid fairy wren. I'm gonna give it a 2.
Yeah. The
It's
name
not
is
really
kind of
funny.
delightful, but yeah,
let's
it's not
go 3.
funny.
Let's go 3.
Okay.
The next one's good.
Little bustard.
Little bustard. Wow,
Sounds like an insult.
Bustards are a group of birds with weird names, such as the little bustard. They have long legs and a long neck. I gotta see what it looks like.
Little
Oh,
bustard.
yep, that looks like a little bustard.
He does look like a little bustard.
What a nerd. Look at it.
It's like Buster and Bastard combined
Yeah.
into one, and I kind of like
That's
that.
a good insult.
Yeah,
You little
bustard.
bustard. I gave it a 4.
That's a good one, I think. Yeah. Superb lyrebird.
Superb lyrebird. They are exceptional mimickers and can mimic a wide variety of sounds, including chainsaws or dog barks. That's cool.
That's amazing. So
Superb lyrebird.
bird, like a dog barks at it and it's like,
Yeah,
that's what you
like a
sound
parrot.
Yeah,
Like,
just mocking
that's
you.
cool. Man, that is superb.
It's a bird with an attitude and I love it.
Yeah.
Making fun of people.
I think it could have a funnier name, so I'm going to give it a 3.
Yeah, I like its tail.
It is cool. It's pretty cool. What a cool bird.
I like it.
Common chiffchaff. Sounds like an insult a grumpy old person would yell towards a dirt-smudged wild child.
Get out of here, you common chiffchaff. Get off my lawn.
Common chiffchaff. I think that gets a 4 from me, dog.
Chiffchaff is pretty good.
It's a very boring-looking bird.
Oh, but he's cute though.
He is cute. He's just like a little tan bird.
Yeah.
Just pretty boring.
He's a cute little cute thing.
He's cute.
Oh, it says they love to get into mischief.
That's cool.
That's pretty awesome.
Who doesn't?
Yep. Chiffchaff. He sounds like he likes
Oh, it
some
even
mischief.
says they are more or less ordinary little birds. What a burn.
Yeah, it's like they're boring. But chiffchaff is a very fun word.
It is. The next one's very cute.
Willy Wagtail.
Willy Wagtail.
I like it. Calling a bird Willy is a bit funny. I have to agree.
It doesn't have a link to what that one looks
I
like.
know.
I'm disappointed.
It's all black
Willy Wagtail.
and pearly white below.
Cute.
Oh.
How it came to be called Willy is a mystery.
I must know.
Willy Wagtail gets a 5
I
out
think
of me.
that's good.
It's a
Willy
5.
Wagtail.
It's a full 5.
I think that's a good rating. Have we thought of a name for our bird?
Oh, God.
Willy Smew? Because Willy refers to wieners sometimes, and Smew is smelly and ew
That's
together.
true.
Willy
That
Smew.
is true.
Mr. Willy Smew.
There's a bird called a great tit. There's also a bird called a woodcock. Hoary puffaleg.
Oh, that's a good one.
There's a lot of really good ones.
I know
Bush tit.
I know there's titmouses too.
Titmouse.
Like tufted titmouse.
Yep. I feel like we need to. Sorry, did we decide it's a crow?
I think we decided it was like a baby crow.
I feel like if we had some sort, like we named Bone Cold Steve Austin like a play on, you know what I mean? Like I feel like we need to have a funny crow. Like I don't know. I think we need to think about this.
Okay, we can keep going. Russell Crowe.
See, something like that. Like, yeah. Russell Crowe. Let's see.
Ooh, here we go. Midnight, Obsidian, Jet, Storm. Those are the things
Blackie.
that people would name their pet crow.
Sir Cranky.
Sir Cranky.
Professor Garbage.
Crowbar.
Boy. Crowbar.
That's pretty good.
See, I like the play on the name.
Okay. I do like that too.
Sheryl Crow.
Cheryl Crow.
Russell Crowe or Sheryl Crow.
I kind of like Cheryl Crow.
Cruella DeVille.
Ooh, that's good. I like that one.
See,
I don't know why Cheryl Crow made me
Sheryl
laugh
Crow's
so hard,
good.
but
Sheryl-
that is just so delightful.
Sheryl Crow's pretty good.
Yeah, that's kind of hard to beat. I am going to start using the word smew in my everyday life. When I want to say ew and smelly, I'm just going to go smew. Because that's pretty awesome.
Smew.
Dic-Dic-Cissel?
Nice. Sheryl Crow's pretty good. I think we got to decide if it's a boy or girl. Cheryl or Russell.
I kind of like Cheryl.
Cheryl?
I
Yeah.
don't know. Cheryl is just
Cheryl Crow's
it's
perfect.
a silly name for a
I like
bird.
I like it.
Like, why would a bird be named Cheryl? It's
I don't know.
hilarious.
I like it.
All right, Cheryl Crow it is.
Cheryl Crow, you have been dubbed.
All right, we have a bird named Cheryl Crow living with Cold Ethel and Bone Cold
Bone
Steve.
Cold.
Yep. Cheryl Crow. I like it. So I had this little pack of these birds, and from a glance, they look fairly real, I feel like, if they're like at a distance and stuff.
Yeah.
So since we have all the feeders and stuff in like the kitchen,
Yeah.
and I've already mentioned on here, I've tried to prank Ryan
Yeah.
so many times, and he never falls for anything. And then I was like, oh, okay, this actually might be believable. 'Cause
Yeah.
we have all the feeders
Yeah.
on the deck. the door to the deck is in the kitchen. It's
One could have slipped in.
Yeah, a bird could have slipped in. So I put a bird like on the window, like he's kind of like, oops, I made a wrong turn and I'm in the kitchen now. And I thought maybe if he walked into the kitchen, he might freak out that there's a bird in the kitchen. No.
Did you see him see it?
Yeah, we walked in the house at the exact same time.
Did you go, oh no?
I kind of looked at it and he looked and went, oh, a bird. So apparently he says my eyes give me away.
Oh.
So I was like, okay, I could see that probably being a thing.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that.
I mean, I get so excited. I can't help it.
But he knows you too well.
I know.
You got to just let him see it.
Yeah, it's true. Although I did tell him, I was like, you were here earlier, weren't you? Because I kind of felt like things looked
he'd
like
already
they had
seen
been,
it.
I think so.
And so maybe he did, and he didn't want to give you the satisfaction.
Yeah, I might just go with that because it makes me happier.
Maybe he already shit his pants, and then he's like, I'm not going to tell her that part.
He's like, well, we're just going to pretend this didn't happen.
Ah, bird.
He would come get me though if he thought a bird was in the kitchen because he would be scared. He would have
really?
Me do it. Yeah, it's always me if there's
That's
a
funny.
weird animal thing or something. Unless it's a dead animal,
Then he'll do it.
That's his job.
Okay.
Because that actually happened the other day.
Oh,
something got murdered in our yard.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
And I don't know what it was. It got murdered.
Did your dogs get it, or like what got it?
I don't know. That it's a mystery.
But your dogs didn't like bring it to you. Or?
No, I just So I was out in the yard with the dogs, and because I'm usually down there just to make sure they don't get in anything or whatever.
Don't eat a dead animal.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I am not somebody who usually leaves my dogs unattended out in the yard because I don't like. If I could prevent an accident, I would prefer to do that.
Sure.
So I'm down there, and I just happen to look over, and I see just kind of something like this candle, like it red and white, kind of sticking out of the ground. And at first I thought it was like a weird plant, a weird mushroom or something. And I get over there and I'm like, well, it was a bloody, clean bone.
Ew.
Like body part bone.
Like something
not
skinned
like,
it?
Yeah, like not like a chicken leg or something. And it was like a white bone. So it was like, and then there were a bunch more of them, like kind of underneath the bush. So that was Ryan's job, was to get rid of the bloody bones because I didn't want the dogs to pick them up. But we were puzzled. I get puzzled sometimes by things.
How big were these bones?
Probably.
Like, what do you picture they came out of? Bunny?
Bigger than
Coon?
bunny. Probably a raccoon.
Raccoon, possum.
Ryan said when he scooped it up, it looked like it had kind of like a claw, like a raccoon. But what is weird is like there was no fur.
Something ate it.
Like, and picked it clean.
Eek. Maybe a big old bird.
That's
like,
what I'm wondering. If like an
there.
owl or a hawk or something, because that would make sense to how clean it was.
Yeah.
And owls do that, don't they? Like,
I think so.
Yeah, they drop like bones and stuff. It's kind of part of what they do.
And they eat like, if they're big enough owls, don't they eat like big animals?
I think they can. Yeah.
I heard that on a podcast.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen some pretty good sized owls in our backyard and hawks.
Maybe they got them something.
And must have just
something
dropped
good.
The blones
in your yard.
The bones in my yard.
Yeah.
For me to find. And it was disgusting.
Gross.
But I'm just my detective brain. Like I've been pondering it. Like
I'm a little surprised you didn't save a bone and like keep it and paint it, or I don't know. Yeah,
germs.
Yeah. No, I agree with you.
I would buy a bone that was clean and safe.
Yeah.
But
I got you.
I didn't want to do it myself.
That's fair.
Germs.
Germs.
I did take a picture of the bone.
Cool.
So I can send it to you.
Okay.
Because it's like good size.
Yeah.
And it's kind of crazy.
Cool.
But I have found weird things in my backyard. Have you ever found what's the weirdest thing you've ever found in your backyard? You ever found like anything like crazy? A weird animal? A dead animal?
Let me think.
Mystery like litter that you're like, okay, somebody was in my backyard.
Well, I have found weird stuff like buried. Like I'm trying to think of now like the weirdest thing. Like you can tell. So this house we're in right now was constructed not that long ago. It's like less than 10 years old. So you can tell when they like built some of it. I think there was a house here before that got knocked down. So there's like old like broken plates and like weird shit. Like if you dig around in the backyard at all, like I don't remember, we were like mowing and like picking up rocks and stuff. And then you start looking and there's like chunks of old plates and like
Weird.
marbles and golf balls and just like weird shit. Like, I don't know if there were like kids burying shit back there or if when they demolished the previous house, if it just got like packed down when they like leveled it or what. But we just found weird random shit like that. No real animal stuff here. I don't think I can think of anything else like super weird. I
have one.
What?
And I'm pretty sure this was a while ago. And I'm pretty sure it was when I got home from after having brunch with you.
Ooh.
So I might have texted you about this.
Maybe.
But it was a while. I think this was more like 2020, 2021, around there.
Okay.
But I had come home, took the dogs out in like backyard. I'm on my deck and I can see a squirrel like on the fence at like the back of the yard. But I was like looking at, I was like, so it's a good distance away from me. And I'm like, what's wrong with that squirrel? Like something looked off. And I was like, what am I looking at? And so I was like, I kind of walked down the yard quietly and like used like my phone camera so I could zoom in. And this squirrel puzzles me to this day. Every once in a while I think about the squirrel and I wonder what happened to him. Because just like I said, my detective brain, and I don't have an answer, so it drives me crazy.
Oh shit! What is
he was completely bald on his like top half. So he had a bald little head, bald little arms, a bald little belly, but his bottom legs and his tail were all intact.
Oh no! What happened to him?
Directly in half.
Weird.
Like, so it wasn't mange because mange is
it's like spotty.
It's patchy kind of.
Yeah. Weird.
And he didn't look like he was like red or anything.
He wasn't like burned.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. I was like, did he get in something that like singed that fur off and he just survived and now he's like
weird
naked up top?
Maybe he was born that way?
I don't know. It was so weird. But I'm telling you, that squirrel has puzzled me for years because I'm like, what happened to him? What did he get into?
I occasionally see some squirrels running around without a tail. Like it was either like run over or
I've seen some too.
An animal got part of it or something. So I see them running around like, I don't know, they're like little hood squirrels.
Look so cute. I feel bad that
I lived through some shit.
Yeah, I feel bad something took their tail.
I know, but they seem to be fine.
Yeah,
like how do they not get some weird infection or something? They
just are like,
that crazy? I guess I don't need that tail.
Yeah, like
okay.
Guess I just don't have a tail now.
Got injured back in Nam.
So every time it sees like a bird or it's like, I'm having flashbacks, man. Bird like that took my tail.
Aw.
I know. Oh, this is a horrible story, but it's kind of funny.
Okay.
It was horrible for me, and I guess it's kind of funny now. But when I worked at like one of my old vet clinics, sometimes in the morning, Ryan and I would like talk on the phone like while I was driving to work, and I was talking to him, and I was at a stoplight, and I was kind of just looking around, and a little squirrel with no tail was just like running around, and I was like, oh my god! I was like, Ryan, there's a squirrel with no tail. I was like, he's so cute. Yeah. And then a hawk flew down and grabbed him
shit.
right in front of me. And my reaction was very traumatic because Ryan thought it was hilarious.
Oh no!
Because I like screamed and was like, "No, put it back!"
You just hear the circle of life play in the background. It's probably the same hawk that took its tail. He's like, "I'm coming back to get you, bitch."
He grabbed the tail and was like, "Damn it, that's not the part
you got away once, not again."
That is probably what happened.
Probably.
Oh, poor little guy. It was so sad.
Aw. The hawk probably made it quick.
I hope so. We've seen stuff like that in our backyard though, where like a hawk would fly by and just have an animal
eek
in its claws.
I've seen snakes in their claws. Like they fly by with like a snake.
Oh, that's pretty cool to see. I've never seen anything like that.
I mean, not here. Usually like at the lake or something. I used to see that, but
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is cool. It's metal.
That is metal for sure.
Literally the American flag, right? Or a coin or something. Isn't that picture of like an eagle with a snake on something?
Oh, is it?
I don't know. Isn't that like some patriotism shit?
Oh, maybe. I
don't know. I'm gonna look it
up. I'm not very patriotic sometimes.
I'm not either. Not either.
So I have no idea.
Eagle and oh, it's on the Mexican flag.
Oh.
An image of an eagle devouring a snake is the central symbol of the Mexican flag and is in conflict with Mesoamerican beliefs. I don't know what that means. But yeah, sorry. I thought that was something American. It is Mexican. Okay.
Interesting.
It is a symbol that has always represented the giving of knowledge to humans and the connection to Earth. Okay. Okay, then.
Well, how about that?
How about it? Okay, now what?
Want to play some trivia?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's play some trivia.
You want to play the robot?
It's totally 80s and 90s trivia time.
Okay. Before we get to trivia, I put a note in here just to kind of give one little update. Because I know I haven't had hot reads with Cold Ethel in a while.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll do that soon. I just haven't been reading any smutty books lately.
That's
I've been
acceptable.
reading nerdy books on birds. And like I was reading a book on like philosophy.
Topical.
And I was
Yeah.
reading stuff that makes me smarter, not hornier right now. So when I get
That's
to
okay.
when I get to
That's
those,
okay.
I will definitely bring one.
Okay.
But just
That's fine. It ebbs and flows, man.
yeah,
It's okay.
They're just not books that are really podcast worthy right now.
That's
so
okay.
Just thought I'd tell
That's
you.
all right. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Let's do trivia and then we will do topic.
Sounds good.
Okay. Want me to ask you first?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll keep track of score.
Perfect. We're going to do 5 questions each.
Okay.
So this is one of the ones, I'm going to give you 5 clues.
Okay.
And you got to come up with the following answer.
Alrighty.
Number 1, store. Number 2, mall. 3, clothes. 4, khakis. 5, shirts. The big hint in there is store and khakis.
Old Navy?
Close. I'll let
Gap?
you guess. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll let you have that.
They're owned by the same company, so
Oh, yes. I guess they are.
That
yeah.
counts, right?
Yeah, that counts.
I only know that because I was alive in 1995.
Yep. As was I.
Okay. What old school fortune-telling classroom game used paper, a pencil, and a spiral to predict your future? Ooh, I'm going to amend this.
Okay.
I don't remember using a spiral, but it was like, did you ever play with your friends? Like you get like a piece of notebook paper and you would write out some letters.
MASH?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know the spiral thing, do you?
I don't know the spiral thing. No.
I don't know that part. I didn't read that completely or I wouldn't have picked
But
it.
wasn't it? Now I'm trying to remember how you play it.
Mansion, apartment, shack, house. Now I'm trying to think too. Like, how did you pick?
That wasn't like the foldy paper
I
thing,
don't think
was
so.
it?
I don't think
No.
so. I think that was a different thing.
Oh, it was a spiral, actually.
It was?
I do kind of vaguely remember it because you draw a spiral.
Okay.
And I think you would have to like count.
Oh,
Like,
like the
the
amount of
lines in the
loopies
spiral?
after they tell you to stop.
And then you go like back and forth through the letters to get
okay.
your answer.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
I'm
You
pretty
got it.
sure.
I don't know if I played that game right, but
Uh,
that sounds right.
yeah, I don't remember. It's been a long time, but I
Yeah.
remember thinking it was pretty fun.
Yeah, because you'd pick your house,
Mm-hmm.
your who you married, how many kids you had,
Yep.
whatever, all that shit. What you drove, maybe.
Yeah.
kind of car?
I think so. Yep. That
Like-
sounds right.
You're in a shack with Jonathan Taylor Thomas, and you had 5 kids, and you drive a minivan, and
Yep.
you'd be like, no, or like, yeah, yeah.
And I'd get
Stupid.
really mad when I didn't get the guy that I wanted.
Yeah.
Be like, I'm going to do it again. Didn't want him.
Didn't want him.
Okay. Which one of the following is not a Wayans brother from In Living Color fame? 'Cause I think there's quite a few of those guys.
Yeah.
Which one is not from In Living Color?
Okay.
Keenan, Kel, Damon, Marlon.
I didn't know fucking Keenan and Kel. Keenan or Kel was a. Oh, so I know Damon and Marlon were Wayans brothers. Keenan or Kel. I did not know that. Okay, hang on. Let me think. There's no way Keenan is a Wayans brother. I'm gonna go. Okay. The question is which one is not a Wayans brother? Keenan. I think Keenan is not a Wayans brother.
Wrong.
What?
It's Kel.
What?
It says, which one of the following is not a Wayans brother from In Living Color
I'm
fame?
shook. I didn't know that Keenan was a Wayans brother. Like Keenan from SNL?
I don't think, no. There must be another Wayne's brother named Keenan.
Well, why they gotta say Keenan and Kel and
I think that was to mess you up. Kel's last name is Wayans. I
Fuck.
forget what his last name is, though.
Oh, Keenan Ivory Wayans.
Yep.
They tricked me with Keenan and Kel.
Yep, they did. That was the whole point, I
Fuck you.
think.
Fuck you. Okay. Second question.
All right.
Okay, you know the all right dude?
Uh-huh.
Can you spell his last name?
Oh, shit. Matthew McConaughey's last name?
Uh-huh.
That's all I gotta do is spell his last name?
Spell his last name.
Oh, God. Shit, I don't know. Hang on, I gotta write it down. Let's see. I can't spell this. I don't know how he spells it.
I'll give you 2 tries.
I'm gonna get it wrong. M-C-C O N A. I feel like it's the ending part that's kind of weird. Why do I feel like there's a G in there somewhere? But I don't think. Is there? H? No.
No.
Damn.
There. Try again.
All right.
So you got to MCCONA.
Okay. I don't know how he spells his name. For some reason, I feel like there's a G in there.
Where would you put the G?
Probably next.
You're so close.
Damn it. I don't know. I have no idea how I spell
There
it.
is a G and an H.
There is? Okay.
But, okay, so it's
Spell it.
MCCONAUGHEY.
Oh.
G-H-E-Y.
Okay.
Makana Huey.
If for,
Makana Huey.
if for some reason I ever, want to look him up for some reason, Google usually
It
finishes it for me.
Yeah.
So.
That's so true.
Man. All right.
Time is a flat circle.
Which is not a nickname for East Coast rapper Christopher George Latour? Is that how you say his name?
No.
Wallace. Christopher Wallace.
Christopher George Latour Wallace?
Yeah, Latour. Christopher Wallace is what I remember him
Okay.
just saying. I don't know why they put his full name on here. Biggie Smalls.
So what's not one of his nicknames?
What's not one of his nicknames? I'm going to say 4 things, and you got to tell me which one is not a nickname.
Got it.
Biggie Smalls. Biggie. Big Pun. The Notorious B.I.G.
Big Pun was a different dude.
Yep.
Yes.
You got it. I don't remember a dude named Big Pun, but
There was a Big Pun.
There was? Oh.
Yep. Biggie Smalls. Again, the only reason I know any of that was because I was alive in around 1995 when he was all over MTV.
Mm-hmm.
And him with Puff Daddy.
Yeah.
They're always in the camera.
Yeah, back before he was Diddy.
Yeah.
He was Puff Daddy.
He was Puff Daddy.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. And they were in the Fish Islands wearing all white, rapping.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I remember
And every VMAs or something, he would always have to bring out Biggie's mom for a tribute, every single fucking year.
I don't remember that part.
She was always coming out reading some poetry about him or something, and it happened for years and years and years.
Oh my. Stupid proud parents.
I know. But every time Puff Daddy won an award, that's what he did. He would bring her out, and
what a loser.
Yeah.
Only because we know who he really is now.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Your turn.
Okay.
To ask me.
Alrighty. That was the third question you asked me?
Yes.
Okay. Where would you find a group of flying toasters with wings and toast in the 90s?
Shit.
Do you remember where? That's Poe.
I know. I dropped a card on him.
Oh, okay. I thought he scared you.
Nope. I dropped a card on him. Watch out, Poe.
Posey?
Flying toasters. Flying toasters.
Where would you see flying toasters with wings and toast in the 90s?
Was it a book?
No.
A movie?
No.
Flying toasters with... Doesn't sound familiar at all.
Really? Oh.
Oh, God. Okay, hang on. I gotta take a let me ponder this for a second.
Posey. What you doing, Popo?
I'm here. Okay. Poe's in the box.
Poe loves getting in this box of shit.
Flying
With his
toasters
ass up,
with
just
toast.
digging around.
Flying toasters and toast.
You remember
don't.
like you do. Remember the big giant desktop computers? Was it maybe on there?
Was it maybe on there? I don't know. Was it? Wait. Is it a game?
No.
Oh.
It's a screensaver
It was
on
a
like an old
screensaver.
school computer. It was one of like the super generic screensavers.
Hang on. I got to look this up real
I'm
quick.
shook that you didn't know this.
It'll probably look familiar to me when I see it. Toaster. Not toaster scrambles.
Those were good. I ate those in high school.
Oh.
Do you remember that?
I do now.
Okay.
But yeah,
I immediately pictured it.
That just didn't stick in my brain from
Man.
childhood.
I read that and I was like, oh yeah.
Oh
Flying toaster screensaver.
It's pretty cute.
Yep.
I would put that as a screensaver now.
Hell yeah. Yep.
What you doing, Bo? All right, you ready?
Ready.
Who shot Joey Buttafuoco's wife, Mary Jo?
Oh,
This
shit.
is a true crime one. He always wore those stupid pants.
Who shot? I don't know. I don't know who shot her.
It was Amy Fisher.
Oh, shit. I would not have got that.
Oh, okay.
Would not have.
I'd like to think that I would have, but maybe not. I don't know. It would have
Joey
maybe-
Buttafuoco.
It would have probably taken me a second.
Okay. What was the forbidden dance that sprang up in the U.S. during the 90s?
The forbidden dance.
Yes. It was, I'm trying to think of like, it was all over like pop culture.
Like I don't have to do it, do I? Or
No, you just
Does it have
happen,
a
what's the
name?
name of it? Yeah.
I thought the dance was called the forbidden dance.
Well, there's another word for it, I guess.
Can you do it or describe how you do it?
I think it's the one, think of like somebody dancing with a rose in their mouth. Or like a long stem rose.
I thought that was the tango.
Fuck, maybe it is. Hang on. You might be right.
Or
Let me see if I can give you a
better visual.
yes.
Because I remember people saying the forbidden dance. Or you're doing the forbidden dance, but I don't remember what it was. And I thought that was just the name
Okay,
of it.
there was a movie called The Forbidden Dance in 1990,
Okay.
but
Why wouldn't the dance
okay,
just be called the forbidden
in the
dance?
movie, The Forbidden Dance, they do this dance.
Okay.
It's very like fuck. It's very
Have I heard these words before? Like, I have no idea.
I think so.
Is it like the something?
Yes.
Okay. The waltz, the salsa, the.
It's very romantic. It's very like Hispanic.
The.
Fuck. I didn't realize I was picking really hard ones.
It's not. It's not salsa.
No.
The cha-cha.
No.
The. I don't know.
The lambada.
Oh.
Do you remember the lambada?
Kinda, yeah. I never
Am
would have.
I-
I never would have came up with
Why
that.
do I remember this so much?
I don't know.
Maybe I saw that movie or something.
I don't think I've ever seen the movie.
I remember like when I looked it
The
up,
lambada.
there is there's like a movie poster and it looked super familiar to me.
Like one of those you dance the lambada with a dude and then you're pregnant.
Exactly. Exactly.
Hate it when that
Ooh,
happens.
One of the first things that comes up is why is the lambada dance forbidden?
Yeah, I'd like to know.
Due to its perceived sensuality and associations with bordellos and other less respectable establishments. It was characterized by close embrace and close sidestepping, which was seen as too intimate and provocative by some.
Not sidestepping. Oh no.
The term forbidden dance was popularized by two movies that claimed to feature the lambada in the United States.
Yeah, never would have got that.
Okay, sorry.
All right. Last one. This one does have a bonus question, so you have the opportunity to get 2 points.
Big boners.
Yes, big boners.
Okay.
What was the name of Steve Buscemi's character in the 1992 film Reservoir Dogs?
Oh. Mr. Pink.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
All right. Do you want to? It says you could do double or nothing.
Okay.
So do you want to
I do.
shoot for 2, but if you get it wrong, you get no points?
Sure. because I'll still win.
Okay.
Well, or we might tie. We might tie. Okay, yeah, let's do.
You're like, yeah, okay, well, I already won. What is the name of Tim Roth's character in Reservoir Dogs?
Fucking Mr. Another Color.
Well, yes.
Mr. Blue.
No.
Mr. Green.
No.
Mr. Black.
No.
Mr. Brown.
No.
Mr. Yellow.
No.
Mr. Red. Mr. Purple.
No.
God damn. Mr. Orange.
Yes.
Oh. Wow. Okay.
Said every color. Mr. Roy G. Biv.
Mr. Indigo.
Mr. Indigo.
Okay. Last one for you. What was the name of the Microsoft Office paperclip assistant that always popped up whether you wanted it to or not?
Clippy.
Yep. So we tied then, 2-2.
Yay. 2-2. 2 out of 5. We failed, man.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
Oh, it's just, for some reason I thought Poe was by me, but it's just my
He left.
cord. Here you go.
Okay. Topic time.
It's topic time.
It's topic time.
It's topic time.
Hit me with your topic.
Okay. I will do that. Let's see.
Go on and hit me with your topic.
So my topic is women's prisons.
Ooh.
And first I'm going to give you some facts, but the main reason I picked that was because I found a BuzzFeed article that BuzzFeed is pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, let me find my bookmark. That just is about crazy shit people have seen in women's prisons.
Okay.
So
Love it. Probably a lot of scissoring.
yeah, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like there was a lot of horniness.
I think that's the same in any prison.
Yeah, but I think it's a little more voluntary in women's prisons.
One thing about people in prison, they gonna fuck.
Yeah, I mean, what else
They
got
gonna
to
find
do?
a way to fuck.
So, so this is a little interesting. Women are obviously a small minority of prison population.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually they make up 2 to 9% of the national average.
Whoa.
But it has been growing faster.
Because we're getting mad.
Yeah.
That's why.
So, like in 2022, 49 out of every 100,000 women were in prison. So, women's incarceration
What's the percentage
rates,
on that? I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's still not very high. But
Okay.
right now, incarceration rates for women are growing faster than men's.
Ooh. Because
Which-
we're getting mad.
Yeah.
Quit treating
And
us
we're
like
better.
shit.
We win.
49 out of 100,000.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got a froggy in my throat too.
That doesn't make any sense. That isn't more. 49 women out of every 100,000 women?
Uh-huh. That's what it says.
That's way less than 1%. That doesn't make any sense.
Right. That doesn't make any sense.
I think somebody fucked up. There's a typo.
Probably.
Okay, go
Well,
ahead.
either way, our rates are growing faster
Okay.
than men's. Maybe
right.
not actually like, I don't know.
Okay.
So
I'll stop fact checking.
25% of women in prison are usually there because of a drug offense. And 19% are usually there because of property crime.
Oh, yeah.
The average sentence for female offenders is 30 months.
Okay.
Compared to 44 months for male offenders. More than half of women in prison are parents to minor children. Let's see. Women in prison face many serious physical health issues, including menstrual hygiene, substance use, and reproductive health.
Mm.
Okay, so that's some of the facts, but now we're going to go through some of the crazy shit that's happened in them.
I'm excited.
Okay, so this is kind of a really long title for an article, but it just says, I've worked in various prisons. I will take men's over women's any day of the week. Shit is scary. Former female inmates sharing their most disturbing prison experiences. So here we go.
Okay, I'm ready.
Now, it's kind of long, so I'm going to kind of just,
Skip through.
yeah.
Hit the Cliff's Notes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Okay. So this one says, not me, but an ex's older sister got 3 DUIs, and the last one meant she did a few weeks in jail. One of the first things she said she learned was how to make a prison dildo out of toilet paper roll, saran wrap, napkins, and a rubber band.
Okay.
But yeah, prison dildo.
Prison dildo.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
In prison, fights were really the worst part. I remember one time when I got there, a woman attacked another lady at my table while we were eating. It happened so fast, and I was still sitting there when another girl had to pull me up and away from the fight. I soon saw why, because a different girl who had nothing to do with it caught a fist right to the face, and it broke her eye socket.
Ooh.
She was rolling on the ground, screaming and crying. I never saw her or the instigator of the fight again in my time there. Yeah, that sounds
Damn.
a little traumatic.
Yeah.
My mom went to prison when I was a junior in high school. She was innocent, and the other people had more money, and our lawyer was complete shit. Long story short, she was there for about a year and a half. There were a lot of girls who are, or at least while they were in prison, lesbians.
Sure.
My mom said they were horny all the time.
There's nothing else to do, probably.
Yeah. I remember being
Eat,
18
fuck.
and visiting my mom, and a few of the younger inmates would do the blowjob gesture with their tongue at me.
Holy shit.
Another thing is cleanliness. Inmates pretty much do most of the work around the prison. My mom said one day the people in the kitchen opened the meat grinder because it hadn't been cleaned in a while, and it was filled with maggots.
That's disgusting.
So they were just eating maggot meat.
Ew.
Yeah.
Sick.
This is a fun one. My friend said they threaded their eyebrows with tampon strings.
Ooh, clever.
That is clever, right?
Very clever.
You do what you got to do.
Sure.
I mean, it might be locked up, but you still want your eyebrow game
Sure,
to be
sure.
on point.
Sure, yeah.
That's a really, really long one, so we'll skip that one. My mom's friend is doing time right now. Her letters basically say there's tons of sex in the showers,
Oh, yeah.
and all night you just hear sounds of sex in
I
the
bet.
showers.
I bet so.
Yep.
Yep.
My mom was a corrections officer for a long time, so she worked in a jail, not a prison. She said there was tons of drama and sex in the women's unit compared to the men's. As someone who spent time in jail, I can tell you the drama in the men's unit is usually either at 0 or 10.
Oh.
But women's is a constant 6.
Okay. I don't know which is worse.
I don't know. Well, at least you have some calm down time, I guess, at the men's.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've worked in various prisons, and men will act aggressively to assert dominance. It may escalate to violence, but a lot of the time it is just a matter of one guy wanting the other to submit. The level of violence may stay mild if someone backs off. Women aren't as prone to that sort of physical domination. When a woman decides to fight another woman in women's prison, they want to hurt her. And the escalation is severe violence that is just quite sudden.
Ooh.
Once they start, they are very unlikely to back down.
Yeah.
I
imagine
that kind
like,
of makes sense.
I imagine hair pulling.
Oh yeah.
I imagine
Biting.
Yes.
Scratching.
Yep.
Going for like eyes and shit. Yeah.
Yep.
Girls fight dirty.
Uh-huh. Yep.
There's a lot of drugs. People offering prescription pills immediately upon entry.
Oh.
My ex was in for drugs, and she didn't get undergarments for the first week she was there for literally no reason other than they forgot to give them to her, and they didn't want to admit it. They also wouldn't give her veggie meals. She always ended up just eating only bread and apples the entire time she was there. And she lost a ton of weight and still has digestive problems to this day from it. And she was a scared white girl from a middle-class family who made straight A's, and she still got treated like shit. So I can only imagine what it must have been like for troublemakers.
I wonder what she did.
I know. I wonder what she did, too. Pretty much every inmate does or deals drugs. They make weapons out of everything.
I believe that.
Toothbrushes to plastic spoons. Stabbed women is very, very common. Let's see. My mom went to prison for about 3 years. I got to visit her a couple times a month. She told me that girls she knew had died or killed others. She was once locked in solitary confinement just for witnessing a fight. Sunlight is scarce and usually very treasured. And the guards would frequently screw up count, so everyone would have to stand around for a long time until they figured it out. That just sounds like it's ran bad. That wasn't too...
Yeah.
The overcrowding thing is real. The cells held 2 bunk beds each, and the entire hallway was lined with extra bunk beds because it would get overfull. Oh, that's kind of crazy. I spent 30 days in jail after drinking underage. It was horrible. The girls were beyond mean. Hygiene was horrible. Ironically, my skin got really clear because I just didn't wear makeup and I took as many baths as possible. The food was lukewarm garbage. We usually had cold grits and warm milk for breakfast, bologna sandwiches on hard bread for lunch.
Ew.
I once traded a roll of toilet paper for a twin package of Dunkin' Sticks. Some of the guards were nice, and others were just had it out for me. This was interesting. They would flash their flashlights in my cell to keep me up at night.
Oh,
so I
that's
made
shitty.
a face mask out of a pad so I could get sleep.
Smart.
Yeah. All right. That was pretty much all of them.
So have you watched Orange is the New Black?
Yes.
So good.
Love it.
That's
That's
all I thought
actually
of the
kind
whole
of sounds
time.
like
It does.
It's pretty accurate.
It sounds very accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember some of the crazy shit on there. I remember, I think her name was Boo, the super masculine, like short, stocky person. And she like stole a screwdriver or something from the shop and wrapped it in like duct tape or something and made a prison dildo out of it.
Oh.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember lots of drugs, lots
Yeah.
of stabbings. Didn't they make like toilet wine or something? They put fruit cocktail or something and
Maybe.
fermented it.
I think so.
And they were getting drunk. Lots of sex.
Yeah. I remember them giving like guards blowjobs and
Yep.
stuff to get stuff.
When one of the prisoners got knocked up by the guard. Yeah.
The one
that was
nice
a great
guard.
show. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a really good show. I
It
loved
was
that.
so good.
Yeah.
One of the episodes I thought was really funny was I think when they broke out and they all went like swimming in
Oh
like the
yeah,
lake.
that was cute.
And then they all got yeast infections because they were
Oh,
sitting
yeah.
in their wet outfits.
Yep.
Because
Forgot
I
about
remember
that.
even making that joke when I was watching it. 'Cause
Uh-huh.
I was like, oh, they're all swimming in their clothes. I was like, I bet they're not going to let them change. They're going to
Yep.
get yeast infections.
Yep.
And then
And they
that was
did.
the next episode. I was like,
Yep.
this is really realistic. I knew what would happen.
You know, women are in charge of that show.
Yeah. It's like,
That's
that
funny.
would definitely happen.
Yeah, that was a great show.
It was so good.
And then I want to talk about, because somebody in your list, a couple people I think were like, well, I went to visit my mom. I was a lucky young Nikki who got to visit my mom in jail a few times.
Oh, fun.
Oh, it was just a blast.
Oh, I bet.
I only got to see her through glass, though. I never got to like visit like face to face. It was always through glass, and you picked up the little nasty phone.
Yeah.
And I remember I was like, I was probably like a tween when I would see it, the time that I remember. And so I was just like sobbing, just like,
Yeah.
like, oh my God. Like I wasn't old enough to really like I knew why she was in there, which is likely drugs, but like, I remember still being like, I want my mom, because I was young enough to still like really want my mom.
Right.
And so I just remember going there and just like her consoling me through the glass.
Aw.
This sucks.
Yeah.
She was in orange. She was in an orange jumpsuit. It was fucky. Yeah.
Ugh.
Great decision making,
Yeah,
Mom.
definitely
Great decision making. Yeah. Super fun.
Did you have any crazy stories?
I don't
Did she ever
remember.
tell
No,
you?
I don't
Probably
think
too
she told
young
me
to
much.
tell
Like
you.
she liked to pretend that she lied to me my entire life about even having a drug habit. Like I was
Right.
like, I have found your paraphernalia. Like I know. And she's like, no, I don't know what that is.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Like she always gaslit me. And
Yeah.
like, so I don't think she probably told me anything. I don't know what that was. Poe or something. But yeah, she never would like admit to stuff. And she always had like tickets or warrants because she would always drive without a license. And like, because she was always like so fucked up that she never did like the normal stuff you're supposed to do as an adult human being. And like,
Right.
you know, renew your license, get your tags renewed,
Yeah.
do anything worthwhile. So she was always like, she always had warrants or something. So if she ever got pulled over, which was a lot, she would get arrested and like go. So I got to go do the window thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Poor baby Nikki.
I know. Like why did you take me there? Like
Right.
her boyfriend I think her boyfriend took me there. Like what? And I remember talking to her through the like whole collect call thing. Excuse me, before like you have a collect call from Wyandotte County Jail or whatever the fuck it was. So I remember doing a lot of phone calls, but I think I only went to see her like once or twice maybe, because she was never in there for she was never in prison for like years. It was always like little instances.
Yeah.
So yeah, super cool.
Yeah, super cool.
Super cool. Just
so memorable. Not traumatic at all.
I had
Did you
a
see anything
super-
crazy going in there?
No,
Like,
I don't
remember?
think so. It was in one of the like big legal buildings downtown, like where all
okay.
like the courthouse and shit
Right.
is. And I don't remember, like I was young enough that I don't remember a ton of it.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I don't remember seeing anything weird. I remember, again, I have no idea what's
I
happening.
heard meow.
There's weird noises. It might be Lenny's boyfriend at the window. He comes
Aw.
sometimes and yells.
He comes
And I
sometimes
feed
and
him.
yells. Lenny! We're out
Lenny! Poe, go see who that is.
throwing little pebbles at the window. Lenny!
You look out and he's holding up a boombox.
That'd be so cute. See, animals doing people things, man. It's the best.
Oh,
Even
that
the
is cute.
mental image of it
That
will
is
always
super
crack
cute.
me up.
Aw.
We're
Super
out
cute.
now, Lenny.
Take me back, Lenny. I don't
love that
remember
your
what we were
cat has
talking
a
about.
boyfriend.
She
Pretty
does.
great.
Yeah, she fights with him a lot through the
Aw.
window.
No. Ironically.
They yell at each other. When the window's dirty because it's under our deck, so you could see little like paw prints and like he looks
Aw.
like he's out there just like scratching at it.
Does he belong to somebody?
I have no idea. He shows up regularly though, and he looks well fed, and he always comes from like the same direction. So he
Oh.
must be somebody's outside cat. But I feed him every time I see him. So.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't remember what we were talking about when that happened. We were like, you'd asked me something about having a WT mom.
Oh, I said, did you see anything
Oh,
weird?
yeah.
No,
I don't think I saw anything. I just remember seeing like a bunch of other prisoners lined up. Like they had like basically little stalls where they would line up to get on the phone and talk to their visitors. So it was just like a row of that because it was all windows. I don't think I saw anything crazy or anything.
How many do you think they sanitize those phones?
I'm sure they were disgusting.
Yeah.
Like that's all I picture. I probably didn't notice then, but
Yeah.
now I can just like, I would touch it with a glove or like a Clorox wipe and hold
You
it out
hold
here.
like, do you need anything?
Somebody put this up their butt, I guarantee. Do you need anything?
Somebody
I don't
picked it
care.
up with their butt fingers, and I don't want to touch it.
Ew.
Bring a Lysol wipe to
Yeah.
sanitize it.
Yeah. Poe, if you step on that laptop
Don't you do
and
it.
fuck up our recording, I will put you outside.
Well, the good news
I'm just kidding,
is
I would
we're
never.
almost done.
We are. Maybe we should hurry before he stops it.
He's
Don't
like, I'll do it.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
If you know any crazy prison stories.
Yeah, let us know. If
Uh,
you've been in prison or jail
Uh-huh.
and or you know somebody who has, have you
Yeah.
visited anybody in prison or jail? Yeah, tell us your stories.
Have you ever had to make a prison dildo?
Tell us how you
Hello?
made it.
Are you coming up here?
A prison dildo or a pocket pussy.
Meow. Meow into the microphone. Don't spill my drink. I was hoping he'd do it.
Poe.
I keep hoping for the day that you're going to meow into the microphone.
He doesn't meow a whole lot.
Come on. Just once. Meow.
I want him to reach up and smack those skeleton balls.
That'd be cool.
Bat.
Bap, bap.
All right.
Dic-Dic-Cissel. Just have to do it one more time.
Dic-Dic-Cissel. Did that get you, Poe? Oh, he coming.
He coming. Oh, Cheryl Crow fell over.
Oh.
That's okay. Oh, I hope he doesn't think it's a real bird at some point and then like attacks Ethel. That would be kind of funny though.
It would be.
Like Ethel has met her demise. We put a bird on her and it was a bad idea.
Poe is showing the camera his butthole.
He is.
I hope everyone can see his fancy
He's really
butthole.
showing me. Thanks, Bo.
Okay, he's gone.
You can sign up on Only Cats.
Look at my fancy butthole.
All right, email us, guys, thegoryholepod@gmail.com. And we'll see you next week.
Goodbye, stay gory.
Dic-Dic-Cissel.